Let's talk about Hurricane Summer by Asha Bromfield. This contemporary realistic book pulls together social issues like the effects of patriarchy on women or colorism and economic status with a little bit of romance. But don't be fooled. This book is anything but a light summer read. It really is a hurricane, and readers who have experienced any type of abuse may find themselves needing to take a break from the action. Readers who like Where the Rhythm Takes You by Sarah Doss or With the Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo will be drawn to the very real look into the life of a character learning to live in an imperfect society with unrealistic expectations. For those of you who like reading different accents and dialects, this book also has characters flipping between English and Patois, Jamaican English dialect. There's even a Patois dictionary in the front of the book for a quick reference. Mom says you get 2 birthdays. The first one is the day you're born. The second one is the day you leave home and give birth to yourself. Tilla wants nothing more than for her father to come home and stay home. Her parents are still married, but he has spent most of her life traveling between their home in Canada and his homeland in Jamaica. And his visits back with his wife and 2 girls are now years apart, not just a few months. Now, 2 years after she last saw him, Tilla and her younger sister Mia are traveling to Jamaica to finally stay with their dad and get a chance to visit his family on the island for the summer. This island paradise is where her parents grew up and fell in love, and Tilla is hoping to reconnect with her father and understand why his love for the island is more important than his family. But the Jamaica that Tilla sees isn't what she was expecting. Instead of a few weeks in the city with Dad and then time with his family, she and Mia are shipped off to the yard, or the country, while Dad finishes some business in the city for what is supposed to only be a few weeks. Her aunt wakes her up to clean the house at 4 in the morning every day. She finally gets the chance to go to the river with her cousins and returns after dark, only to get in trouble because respectable girls don't stay out after dark with a bunch of boys. But it's worth it to get the chance to spend a little bit of time with Hessen, her cute summer crush. And although everyone in her family is Jamaican, it doesn't take long to find out that even among family, different tones of brown skin determine the opportunities that parents give their children. And that even in paradise, the face that people show others is perfectly crafted. But Tilla is determined to help her cousin Andre overcome the stigma attached to his darker skin and find his place as an artist. Then, Hurricane Gustav heads toward the island. As Tilla faces a storm of emotions around her family's values, Hassan, her father, and her own self-worth. The storm outside rages. And once again, Tilla finds herself running with her cousins, this time in a hurricane, trying to find out who she is among people that judge her for being female and foreign. We watch as the rain pummels the land, tearing apart houses and sheds and wiping out what's been so perfectly crafted. Objects crash into one another, and there is an evolution to their madness as they shift and alter, displacing themselves to destroy each other. I watch in awe with a feeling that rings abundantly clear. We are standing in the midst of the destruction of paradise. And it is beautiful. But how much devastation can the island take? And how much personal devastation can Tilla take? Will the hurricane outside break the island? And will the hurricane in Tilla break her? Find out in the heart-wrenching story, Hurricane Summer